All right, welcome back to the podcast. You've got the full crew again. You've got the, a new studio, really. I think we're going to be having some improvements coming soon, but hey, it's a lot better than what we had. But anyways, we got a lot to talk about again, like we always do. This weekend is the drive-in event. It's looking like we're going to have a pretty good turnout. The weather is going to be freaking phenomenal. It's going to be cold even, man.
Yeah,
So if you are coming, man, bring your heavy sleeping bag, bring your heater, bring
Make sure you're bundled up.
Make sure you're bundled up. What movies are playing? Did we decide yet? Or
not even. Well, it's not our decision.
I know it's not our decision, but I mean scary movies, right?
Pretty sure it's The Exorcist something and The Nun Part 2.
The Nun Part 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely scary movies.
So this is a
Pull it up
family-friendly event. However, you might want to bring a tablet for the kiddos. Let them,
Hey,
take
that's up to you. We don't.
Yeah. But
They need to get
anyways,
together
yeah,
once
bring
in a
your kids, bring your dog. It's gonna be a good time. I think our route plan for the weekend is Palmer, Hazel Creek area. Easy stuff with options to do whatever the hell you want to do. Honestly, you can go as mild or wild as you want out there. I think Brandon's probably gonna bury his rig for us.
No. I mean, we got some decent rain, but not as much as we were expecting. I doubt it'll be too bad. But for the record, the movies are Saw X, The Nun 2, Exorcist Believer, and Talk to Me.
Talk to me.
So,
And by the way,
hopefully it's somewhat entertaining.
we're drinking some Yangling Oktoberfest.
Yeah, that's good
Not
stuff.
bad. But
Damn, that's good.
so we got that to talk about. Come out and join us. Seriously, it's gonna be a pretty decent crowd, we believe. The last time we had,
There's probably 20 rigs left.
last time you think
It was definitely.
it was over 10,
Yeah, for sure. I'd say 15.
15 rigs, and we're thinking we're probably gonna have
Double that.
maybe double that.
Yeah,
Um,
that'll make for an interesting.
But it's going to be fun. We're going to, we'll come out. We're going to have plenty of media coverage, lots of photos between Zach and I and whoever else. I mean, taking video. Brandon's always taking video. And Jesse, you got to step your game up, bud. No, he's actually starting to kill it. He's doing, oh, sorry, Grizz.
Well, we've been pushing out the drive-in event to more than just a group, trying to get some of the general public involved in it, see if we get some of their participation and really spice things up a bit and see how things go from there.
Yeah, it's always.
I need toasters that don't click here.
Yeah, you
We got the patches.
That would have worked perfect. Oh, well.
That's alright.
But anyways, we're going to get to the drive-in probably, 5:30,
Yeah.
6 o'clock?
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be there by 5.
By 5,
So
alright.
If you are meeting us
Yeah.
there and not hitting the trails, aim for about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It gives you plenty of time.
And a little
but-
heads up, if you plan on wanting to have a fire, make sure you have something that the fire's not on the ground, like a
Contained, yeah.
a contained fire of some sort.
We will have, there's going to be people there with,
Yeah.
stuff to do that. So
We'll like
you're
to have
always,
a group fire.
you're welcome to join any of us that have a freaking fire. That's
Yep.
that's no problem at all. But they're allowing us to have fires. They're allowing us to cook. We're all gonna cook, except Zach's bowing out apparently on that. Zach's the bomb. Zach, if you're listening, man, you suck. No, anyways.
But the bathrooms will be open the whole time we're there too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, concessions, bathroom, the fixins. And they're open pretty late. I remember last time concession was
Yeah.
open for a while.
The concessions are good too. If you don't bring
Yeah,
anything to
that's
eat, they have good stuff
Yep.
there. And obviously we're camping. I mean, like I think we said that, but obviously, you're welcome to pop a tent or rooftop tent or whatever form of sleeping you're going to do, and wake up in the morning and
Realize you're at a movie theater.
but yeah, it was actually pretty cool last
It
time.
was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
we
interesting. It's
cook
nice having the
breakfast.
bathroom so close to you.
Yeah.
For real.
cook breakfast, and then from there do whatever you want to do. Just throwing this out there. I'm gonna have my 5-year-old, and we are going down to Caledonia afterward to the pumpkin patch. Caledonia pumpkin patch is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it really is. They have a big maze for the kids. The hay, they climb up on it, slide down. They have a really cool corn maze. It's a good time. So I'm just throwing out there. Anybody's more than welcome to join me down there at the pumpkin patch with the kiddo. So after that, I guess let's move on to the next weekend.
Next weekend is Rendezvous in the Ozarks. Everybody's open to go to that if they want, but
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's about a 6-hour trip. So if you're,
at least from us.
yeah. After that is Wake the Dead.
20.
The 21st, so
21st,
2
yeah.
weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
Yeah,
it's
we-
right on top of each
We
other.
we definitely got it. It's going to be stacked for a little while.
Yeah, October's definitely packed.
Yeah, I think everybody's really looking forward to Rendezvous though, for sure.
It's definitely an Oktoberfest.
Rendezvous I haven't been in 2 years, but Rendezvous is there is vendors there and there are people selling things, you know, and it's really spread out. It doesn't feel like a vendor event. It feels like an
It's
overland
Woodstock.
gathering.
It's Woodstock for Overland, basically.
I mean, really, yeah.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
We just
it is
camp a
cool
little
to see
fancier.
gathering that
Yeah.
big, because I mean, it really brings a lot of people from a lot of places.
From all over the United States, man. I've seen Alaska plates there. I've seen, Maine plates there. I mean, people come from all over the country to come there.
Good old Rendivorous.
Yeah. So, what's the group that puts that on? What's the name of that? That's
Natural State Overland.
Natural State Overland. That's a really good group. That's a
Yeah.
big group.
Yeah.
Uh,
They definitely been doing a good job with it.
They
Keep going
have,
this
man.
long, for sure.
So on the note of Rendezvous, since the main reason we're going down there is we kind of sealed a deal with a company called Smoke and Crow, and it is a standalone, self-contained rocket stove that it folds into itself, and you got a handle, and you can put it in a bag, you can put it in your suitcase if you wanted, and load up and go off. Take a little cast iron or whatever you cook on, you set on top of it. Man, they work great.
yeah, we're gonna have. I think we're picking up 3.
3 of them.
So we're gonna have one that we're gonna be using. So I mean, anybody that ever comes camping with us, you're gonna be able to see this
You
thing
get a
work.
chance to see this
Yeah.
thing in action for sure.
It's made out of I can't remember the thickness, but it's made out of stainless steel.
Yeah.
So this thing's not gonna rust. He said you can run this son of a gun over with a freaking truck, and it's not gonna hurt it. I forgot how much it weighs, but I mean,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
pretty
it-
light.
But
Yeah.
it's definitely enough. I mean, you know,
And it folds
it's
together.
What you'd expect.
yeah, it's not doesn't stay open like a rocket stove. You can fold it together and stow it away.
Yeah.
So
Put
it's
it in your
pretty cool.
storage system if you have one, or literally in a tote, a small tote. It's about yay big, about yay long when it's folded up. Couple 6 inches. Okay?
I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, I think everybody's looking forward to that. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that time of the year. Everybody's
And the
gonna be
weather,
busy.
Ozarks is freaking beautiful.
As long as the
um,
rain stays away.
Yeah, Finn, one of our you probably guys know Brandon Finney and Joe.
Who?
Brandon or Joe Bazell.
I'm not even gonna try. Sorry, Joel. Dude.
Joel,
The
yeah.
last name's pretty difficult.
They're going down this weekend to do the High Watermark Trail. I'm interested. Joel's a good with media as well, so I'm very interested to see how that turns out.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Does good coverage. That's gonna be a fun trip for both of them. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm expecting some cool drone shots, Joe.
Yeah. I hope he gets some cool shit.
Yeah.
That'll I mean, it rained up here. I think it came from south, man.
If I'm not mistaken, it definitely rained
Yeah.
hard down there.
And we've all seen the videos.
Yeah,
And
we've
I'm
been joking with these guys for the last couple of days about being careful down there, and I don't know. Let's hope they got it, because that's a fun trip to take, but you definitely got to be careful.
Yeah.
Both their trucks are prepared for it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't think they'll genuinely have any issue. but-
Brandon's, he's got, just about everything done to his, and
Yeah.
Joel's got the Pro, so
Yeah, he
I mean,
ain't far behind. It's
yeah.
definitely 2 very capable trucks.
yeah. So hopefully, I don't want anything to happen to him. Don't get me wrong, but I'm almost expecting something to see something.
Well, it's hard to think otherwise when
Yeah.
when Zach sunk his freak. He had to replace a motor in a 4Runner just because he went through a little bit of water. Talk about a freak accident though. Really.
Yeah, that was freak.
Like there's no easy explanation on that one, but it happens, So when you compare a little pond to an entire river crossing.
Yeah, man,
Use
those
this
water
spot.
crossings
I think-
look deep, man.
I think that's one trail I'll avoid until I'm ready for a motor swap of some sort.
I'm like,
That'll give me an excuse.
I like off road and I like water crossings, but those on the video, man, they scare me.
Yeah.
They
All
literally,
the
I'm
Arkansas
worried
guys
about
are
it. Yeah.
making fun of us. Oh, ain't that bad.
I know, but I
Come
mean,
climb some rocks. We'll
I
trade.
bought the snorkel for dust, not for water. Leave me alone.
Yeah, water is definitely not everybody's forte. It's intimidating.
I mean, I've hydrolocked already.
Yeah.
I've been
brought
underwater.
it back from the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. That's
So I
wild.
mean, pulled the plugs and had to shoot it all out and drove it home. But I mean, that was over the hood. That went over the hood.
Yeah.
So and over the I mean, over the inside too. But anyways, so yeah, they're doing that this weekend. So look forward to seeing some photos on our pages.
Yeah, the rest of us will be watching movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dudes.
So then Rendezvous, and then Wake the Dead. Wake the Dead. We did an event last year. We called it Light It Up, I think.
Yeah. Was that Christmas or Halloween? I think that
we
was
did a
Christmas,
Halloween
honestly.
one.
If we did Halloween, I don't. I know we.
We did a night run at before Halloween.
Did we?
The 29th, I'm pretty sure, is the McLean at the drive-ins again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to the drive-in on
I'm trying
29th.
I'm trying to remember if we did a night run. For
I know we
Halloween
did,
last
didn't
year.
we? I called
I'm
Light
sure we
It.
did something, but I thought Light It Up was the Christmas event. Personally, I'm pretty sure that because I remember like specifically more lights, but they were all Christmas themed. I'm sure we got pictures.
Yeah. Oh dang it! What's his name? Had came with Christmas lights.
Patrick.
Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, yeah,
he was the only
that.
one. I felt so bad because we kind of made it like. Sound like it was like decorate your truck, and we probably should.
Yeah, we probably should have.
And we didn't, and so he was the only one. But hey, it looked good. It looked good. I liked it. I'm actually glad he did it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Christmas. I don't
Maybe it
remember.
was.
If
I
we
don't
did something
freaking
for
know.
Halloween, I'm sure
Yeah.
we did, but I can't remember it personally.
But it's a night run, obviously. It's going to be at Pruitt Mountain. Pruitt Mountain is, this isn't for beginners. Let's put it that way. This is not a beginner run. Everything changes at night. The terrain is rough.
Your depth perception is definitely off.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't really like challenged yourself to like hard night trails, it's different. It's just the way that you perceive the situation, and you feel a lot more comfortable in the daytime. Then you switch off the lights. It gets a little tricky.
Yeah. So I mean, come prepared if you're going to come to that. It's. I don't know. I mean, I want to say it's, at least have 33s and have done some off-roading before. I mean, is that safe to say?
Yeah, and honestly,
Yeah.
just like for the sake of not, just breaking immediately, we love taking new people out. But
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be the guy that you follow and then both your CDs leave the chat.
Yeah, the trails are wide enough for
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you guys scratching your vehicles. I'm more worried about, like you said, CVs and
Yeah,
stuff.
for all you guys that are still worried about pinstripes, just sorry, dude. You're gonna have to get.
Yeah,
over
you're gonna have
it.
to get over it, man. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're not worried about pinstripes. dude.
Even the run next weekend. I mean, there's obviously this coming weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
the drive-in run. There's even a possibility.
Yeah, it's,
I mean,
what you're asking us to maintain an entire forest.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. Trust me, if we could, we might.
No way, dude. I mean, like it's part of it, dude. It really is.
Yeah.
It's part of it. It's fun. Go down. Mirrors get folded in all of a sudden. You're like, oh, that might have been a little tight.
Who put that tree there?
Yeah. But so the night run, and then like you said, the next weekend is the 29th.
Yeah,
And
so
we will-
that's the McLean Motors trick
Yeah.
or treat. We had a lot of fun at that last year.
we
It
did.
was a pretty big car
You
show.
won something out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the I guess best truck award, which
So he's got the trophy from last year. So let's show up with let's show up. No, seriously, our members, whatever, show up. And your competition is Brandon. I mean, like
man.
the reigning champion. So you gotta be, bring your A game and decorate. Seriously, decorate your vehicle.
Yeah.
Bring some candy for the kids. We're
Yeah,
gonna
not
try
even
to
kidding.
show up. Yeah.
yeah, not even kidding. For the kids, this is a big one. I mean,
It is big.
You get
It's definitely
so much candy. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's definitely focused in more on the family side of things.
Yeah,
Oh, for
It's
sure.
a good time, for sure. It's a genuinely good time. The car show is just kind of there, but really what's going on is just,
The kids.
everybody's dressed up, the kids are having a good time, so.
Yeah, decorate. If you're gonna come, I mean, we want you to come. And we want to have a show up. If we could get 5 to 10 of our vehicles lined up,
Yeah, definitely.
it'd be really fun for us. It'd be really cool for them. So decorate your vehicles. Bring plenty of candy.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I remember
yeah.
we had a handful of bags and you went through them quick. And then
Yeah.
you realize everybody else is still giving candy and you're the guy that ran out.
Yeah,
It's
for real.
never fun to be that guy.
I mean, I went through 3 bags,
Yeah,
and
we were going through them.
Yeah.
Like I was impressed. And you got, flocks of kids just
Yeah.
coming up to you. begging.
Show up early. I mean, it was right before dark is when it all happened. But show up early
Yeah.
for the car show you
I
kind
genuinely
of
don't. I
guess.
can't remember what time it
Yeah.
is, but I know it's at a reasonable hour.
We'll try to get the event posted on our page so you guys can see.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any awnings or anything like that, it's definitely a good idea to get there early.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
And,
spread out,
you know,
yeah.
so the way it's kind of set up is you're parking in the same places you would for the movies, so you're given a pretty good amount of room. So, you know, you could pop your tent, you could do whatever really, and no one's really going to be you're not going to be too close to the next guy. You should be all right.
I believe they have a little haunted trail as well during
So,
that.
like a hayride or something like that.
Yeah, something
or is
like
it
that.
a walking path.
It's a walking path, and I know
Something like that.
my little guy really enjoyed it last year or the year before. I can't remember, but they have a cool little. I mean, it's a cool little haunted trail. I think the Kingston School District puts it on. It's all volunteers. I think it costs a couple dollars to go through, but I mean, whatever. It's worth it.
Yeah.
The kids love it. But so yeah, that's the 29th, and then
that gets us through October. At
Yeah.
that gets us through October, man. Yeah.
November 4th's the big one. Yep.
Yeah. November 4th is, we're looking forward to it. Just finally being able to kind of, be officially open, have things where we want
Yeah.
them. We've been,
Yeah.
been slowly trickling in items, kind of moving things where we want them. So
But things are starting to kind of fold into place.
yeah,
there's
for sure.
You know.
One big announcement that we kind of want to make. You want to go ahead and say it with the full drive 4x4 Colorado?
Oh yeah. So we were honestly really thankful and lucky to have taken this opportunity to be able to be a dealer for 4x4 Colorado. Man, they just when we seen their products and more, we kind of already knew. And I mean, they've been around, but they're definitely one of those products that really stands out in a crowd. In all honesty, just being able to support them and be able to give you guys the option to get them through us and be the only guys in the Midwest. So that was the crazy
The
thing.
only dealer in
Yeah.
the Midwest.
Yeah, and honestly, that was even before the fact. Like, we were pumped to work with them, but to find out we're the only guys in the area, I mean, for miles, states.
Yeah.
So
So-
the next one was what, Texas and Pennsylvania?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we're hoping to get some models in the store at some point. It's definitely tricky, man. These
They
things
have
ain't cheap.
3 styles of tent? Or 4?
Yeah, they got
3 styles, yeah.
So they have, I guess, the less popular style where it
And if you're watching the video, I'll put each style so you can see them.
Yeah, the Nimbus is their wedge style, which has been pretty popular. The Alto, really, it seems to be the one that everybody's kind of leaning towards.
And that's from the horse's mouth. That's coming straight from.
Yeah, that's a genuine fact. That's not us guessing. They've definitely been mowing through them. Even us getting our hands on them, we're kind of working on their schedule at this point. So if you're lucky to be able to secure an order while they have them available, that's kind of the way they're working them right now. They definitely don't just have them in stock.
Yeah, they're definitely selling out quick. Cause this time of year, diesel heaters, that is their thing.
Yeah, their
Their
diesel
best seller
heaters.
right now is
Their
the
diesel heaters are
It's
it's
quality.
a really nice unit for
Yeah.
sure. But that's also one that they just can't keep around. But that's fine. I mean, you can only ask for so much.
Yeah, get a hold of these guys and we'll scroll through the catalog and see what they got. I mean,
it's
they
on
have
the
a pretty
website,
good
gives you some
catalog.
Good idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's some quality stuff. They're tents. It seems like they took every tent and just made it better. I mean,
That's
I don't
the
know how
best
else
way
to
to
say
put
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from even we don't own them yet, but don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the radar.
We're not dogging any other brands because there's other
No,
brands out there
no, for sure,
that are
but-
plenty good, but we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We've seen them at Moore. We put our hands on them at Moore, and I mean they're quality. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, the 3 styles. They kind of covered the basics. They give you the clamshell, which is the Alto, the Nimbus, which is the wedge style, and I'm not really sure what to call the Stratus. I don't know.
What's the one, Stratus?
It's just like a
Oh, like
I'm gonna call it a doghouse.
yeah, something
there's
like that.
it's the one that pops straight up.
Yeah.
And I think
yeah.
that's more for like a if you're pulling on a
Honda
trailer
Pilot.
or something.
I think it's for the
Yeah, small like a
Subaru,
Subaru
stuff like
crossover
that, yeah.
or something like that. Something that's more lower to the ground because I can assume when you're closing it up, you got to kind of walk around to both sides of
Yeah.
it. So it's
I mean, what it's ever though. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, it's
judge
an
what you put it on.
Yeah, it's
Put
an
it on
option.
whatever you want. Put it on excursion. It
we'll
doesn't
put it
matter
on
to us.
Civic if you
Yeah.
want a Civic.
No kidding.
Yeah, I seen a Subaru actually, I think it was yesterday. I was out and about and I seen a Subaru with a
RTT.
big old roof on
Yeah.
it. So it's,
Yeah.
they look proportionate on most SUVs, but on a little Subaru, man, those full-size tents, they look big.
And the Alto Mini, don't let the Mini in the name fool you. It is plenty
Yeah.
big to sleep 3. I mean, I think that's what it says on the website,
Yeah, for
Craig.
sure.
It
3
it
adults
sleeps.
comfortably.
Yeah, And you want to keep in mind.
Which one's the Alto?
So
Like
the Alto is the
iCamper one?
clamshell.
No.
Oh, the clamshell, okay.
Yeah, it's the.
Yeah, it's comparable to the iCamper Mini.
Gotcha.
But when you
the whatever which one.
the Alto Mini is a perfect tent to put on the back of a full size pickup because you want to keep in mind, even though you have a rack that's big enough to fit a bigger camper on, you want to keep in mind storage and space. I know a lot of guys. There's a few that are in the group we run with pretty constantly that have a not a clam, the book style rooftop tent,
Wedge.
the wedge.
I like it.
The book style.
Well, it opens
No,
up.
it's great. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's perfect. Yeah.
A clamshell opens up like that. A book opens like that. So, I mean, anyways, I know a lot of guys that they get the bigger wedge tents, and when they go to
I like
open their
this
awnings
beard.
for their windows against their cab, they can't. There's not enough room there, so they can't extend their rain covers. So,
I guess we are wrong. I think we are talking about a clamshell at that point. You're just talking sideways. Yeah. So whenever you go to open your windows, you just don't have the room.
yeah, yep. So you want to like if you the Alto Mini's 74.8 inches long.
Yeah,
And-
it's definitely a good size.
Yeah.
So they're going to be what is it, Memphis off-road excursions. I think that's right. These guys are down in Memphis, and they one of their guys actually hit us up for a tent. So we're pretty pumped to get him laced up with
Yeah.
one. But on top of that, they're coming up for the same weekend as our grand opening, and hopefully, if all the timing works out, we'll be able to, not only get them laced up, but see it in action and take them out on a trip. We're
Yeah.
thinking Pruitt. They like this side of the forest. They just don't have anybody that really knows it well enough to
Man.
trust taking their guys out. So hopefully we can facilitate that for
And
them.
if anybody's interested in that event, we'll be leaving
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
and
this
you guys
is-
are all welcome to come out with
So-
us.
For sure.
So what's
Or
the game plan
American.
then with that then? So the grand opening, and then we're talking about going trail riding after that, or
Yeah,
what?
About
So what? how we-
4:30, 5 o'clock, we're gonna leave here and kind of do a semi-night run.
Yeah, this is all kind
Okay,
of
okay.
relatively new news, so we're still figuring it out. But these guys are coming in Friday. I think they got a maximum of 8, so they'll probably have a little bit of crowd with them.
Cool.
They'll be coming up. We're gonna
These
install this tent,
what
and
kind
they're
of rigs
gonna-
they got? I mean, like Toyota guys or?
Oh yeah, full blown Toyota guys.
Toyota.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think they have a Ford Raptor coming.
That's all right.
I'd
That's
like
cool.
to see that.
Yeah. no, for real,
It'll be fun
yeah.
to see it.
Full size and a lot of power, man. I like them.
Mhm.
I'm not dissing Raptors at all.
No, I think it'll be fun. But yeah, having those guys up here is going to be a good time, and we love showing people around. So for us,
Yeah.
it's always a treat. We know what we have around here, and we definitely cherish it. But it's also nice to be able to show what you got off to the rest of the guys that don't get to see it as often.
Brandon and I know Potosi District like probably all too well. I mean,
Yeah,
like
honestly, it was
we've
fun.
been down but you know what? It doesn't get old, honestly. I enjoy going down it every time. Like the same roads, I enjoy it.
Just like the rest of the forest, it's ever changing.
It is, man.
Every
It's so-
season we go back, and trails are a little different.
Yeah, well,
Shit, the worst part is when
The closures, dude.
Yeah, the closures.
Freaking closures, man.
I was about to say, man, they're so weird with it. They'll close a trail, and then, there's always going to be some guys that don't care.
Yeah,
Side by
move
side.
the rocks and
They'll
whatnot.
move the rocks.
What
and-
I like about the Potosi District
Don't do that.
and Sutton and Pruitt is that it's all different styles of wheeling. You have bigger mud holes at Palmer, and then you have like a lot of loose rock and stuff like that at Pruitt. And you've
Yeah.
got kind of a mixture of both down at Sutton and in the Eminence area. So it's kind of like we got the best of pretty much everything in the Midwest,
Yeah,
right?
it really is.
Eminence area is just
In general,
It's on par,
we're lucky
man,
to have
dude,
the
I just-
corridor of outdoors that we have. But
There's
yeah,
a-
the
there's a-
Potosi District's fun.
yeah. There's a route we're not going to give you. If you ask us for the route, we're not going to give it to you. But if I mean, you can definitely.
You can follow along.
There's a way to join us. So follow along with that. But yeah, the Eminence is on par. I think
Yeah.
we got off subject a little bit here, didn't we? Or we'll be
Yeah,
start
as
here.
always,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
No, it's
it
perfect.
never fails to happen. But
So the Memphis guys are coming up. We're gonna try to take them
they'll,
out.
They'll be here Friday. We're gonna get his tent on, and then
Yeah.
they'll probably end up camping somewhere in the area.
This isn't. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of our crew here. So
Yeah,
for the
it'll be a
grand
good
opening.
time,
So
so-
I mean, camping afterward is probably going to be a
and
pretty
they
big
100%
crowd.
plan on sticking around all day Sunday too, for the most part.
All right,
so
cool.
they plan on being, back their ways, I believe, Sunday evening, night. So even if we catch up with them, if we're at Pruitt for Sunday morning, you can always meet us there too. You know? And they'll be
they-
a little bit more
Are
ironed
they
out
wanting to do
details.
Pruitt?
Yeah, I mean,
They want to do Pruitt, okay.
yeah, you know, for anybody that really hasn't been to Pruitt, you know, it's different for us. You know, we go there so often, and
Yeah.
we know the drill, but it's still not, you know, for the average guy, it's a good time.
It's I mean, like, it's a small taste. I hate to compare it, but it's a small taste of Colorado.
Yeah, in all honesty, yeah. When
A
some
lot
of
of
the areas
granite
you end
rock
up
and,
in,
yeah.
I mean, you might not be surrounded by monster mountains, but
In a way, but I mean, yeah, it's, I mean, it's a
still
mountain,
pretty nice. Yeah.
and you get to some of these peaks, and you have a view that's, I mean, for the area, it's pretty damn nice, man.
Yeah.
It's a cool park. It's you know, I don't want to diss on like Moonlight or anything, but Pruitt is not Moonlight.
It just feels more like a mountain. It feels
It
like
does.
you're actually out in Mark Twain, but it's a different kind of Mark Twain, you know.
It is, yeah. They have a really pretty lake there. You can stop and get on the dock and you know eat your lunch and you get a little cell phone service there if you need to check in.
You have service on most of the upper part of the mountain.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's I don't know how to compare it, but I mean it's a little taste of Colorado in some spots.
Yeah.
You get in some spots and you just feel like you're like, man, I'm not here. I'm not in Missouri.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. Pruitt is nice, and they've worked with us from day one. Seriously,
And they're constantly working on the place. Always updating and updating.
doing a lot of different projects.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
We got some one of our close friends is now kind of
Yeah, he's-
managing it
he's
now.
been
So
kind of dipping into that.
yeah, well, I mean Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
mention him. Yeah,
For the sign right here.
Yep.
he
Shout out Keith, man.
he got us some cool patches made up.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll be getting them out to
Well,
you guys here
I ain't gonna
soon.
go over it.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
We'll make a post here. in the
Yeah,
next
I'll put a
day or
picture
two.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, Keith's kind of I don't know about taking over, but I mean he's adding other some more features to the mountain. But Pruitt's fun.
You say what?
Grab me another beer.
Grab another beer. Not brought to you by Yingling, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it is good stuff.
Yingling. You hear me? Yeah.
We can only hope.
No, man, that'd be cool to get. I'd like to have a local sponsor, man, a microbrewery. That'd be so cool, man. We got, dude. We're down in Farmington area. Actually, it's a freaking Ludington address, but we're in Farmington for all for argument's sakes.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of cool wineries around here, a lot of cool microbreweries. If you just come down to the shop and you just want to come out and hang out at the shop, there's a lot around us, man, to go do and see.
Yeah.
You got
It's
we got Bonne Terre Mines, you got St. Joe
Yeah.
Mines. I mean, you go do an underground tour in Bonne Terre for
yeah,
next
Yeah.
to nothing.
yeah, that's cool.
and
Yeah,
that's what's
for
crazy
real.
Is you come down here and you think, oh man, there's so much to do, but like most of it's cheaper, honestly,
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Like between the hiking, between all the
Lots of hiking,
yeah, I mean,
man.
there's more state parks in this area than probably.
I know
most
Han
of the
State
state.
Park is one of the bigger
Backpacking.
hiking backpacks.
Dude, I've
Pickle
been
Springs.
backpacking there a couple times, dude. I love
Pickle
Holland.
Springs is a great hike.
Yeah,
too,
Pickle Springs
honestly.
is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
And anybody can do that. I mean, like, there's some rough rocks, and don't get me wrong, but it's 2 miles, I think.
Yeah, it's
Just over
it's
2
not too
miles, I
bad.
believe. And
Definitely good change in elevation in that one too.
out there by you,
St. Francis?
where your grandpa lives, what's Hickory Canyon? Hickory Canyon
Oh, yeah.
is an awesome hike, too.
No, it's not. Don't go there.
Leave it alone.
I love Hickory Canyon. That's not even a conservation area. That's a natural area.
I don't
something
think
like
there's
that.
hunting allowed on it.
No, there's not.
There's I don't even know if there's public access.
Hickory
No,
Canyon?
I'm being serious. Yeah.
You can hike Hickory Canyon.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like at least on the trail. I
Well, on
don't
the
know.
trail, yeah. There's a good trail. It's on both sides of the road. One side has a big waterfall. The other side has a big waterfall too. But it's a good hike.
Yeah. We've actually walked it from, well, I'm telling myself, but we've hopped our fence and walked to the canyons back there. So.
Yeah. No, it's a
Probably
cool
shouldn't
place.
say that on camera. Edit that one out.
But St. Joe State Park is right around the corner. It's
Yeah.
it's
the shop backs up to it.
yeah, pretty much.
They got a new trailhead that they opened up. It feels
Not
like it's
long
been a
ago.
little while. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say at
Couple
least a
years.
year. But yeah, so then that's a trailhead for a hiking trail and an off-road vehicle area. So we're gonna start kind of not
Dipping
to
our
say-
toes into the sand.
yeah,
There's
not
lots
to
of
say
things.
exploring it, but kind of trying to put together a route that anybody that's interested that just wants to go to St. Joe and check it out, give you kind of a route that makes sense. That's not going to get you binded up.
Yeah.
Should we dip our toes into doing some guidance services, or should we?
Man, I think that's like I said, there's still some tweaking to do there.
There's some tweaking. I mean, obviously
get the
you're
gist.
you're hearing this a little bit.
Yeah,
So
we can at least let you know. So as many of you guys know, we've been everywhere. At least in our area, and that's not to say that we haven't gone other places.
I mean,
but
Eminence. Fredericktown area, Potosi. We've got those down pretty pat.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
our knowledge
Clearwater.
and experience. Yeah, Clearwater.
yeah, really.
I mean, even like
the 67 corridor as a whole.
yeah. Oh my God, Glade Top. I mean, like we've been to Glade Top. So we have. What's that sound?
Your dog breathing probably.
It's not him.
It's the fridge.
Oh. So
Sounds like a dog.
it did sound like a patent, didn't it?
It did.
That's funny.
So we have a lot of knowledge that we are able to share. We have a lot of knowledge on all the trails that are around here. We have the experience to get you through the trails. So, I mean,
Yeah.
should we lean into, we can lean into this harder, but I mean,
Yeah,
should we? I
like
don't know.
said, it's not anything that we're like, that we don't want to talk about. It's more so, a lot of you guys are more than capable of doing these trips too.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
also a lot of people that really just aren't comfortable with the idea of going that far out by themselves. So, we're just, it's more so just an option. This ain't for everybody. There's a lot of you guys that
Yeah.
might think it's, whatever. That's fine. But there's definitely people that really would enjoy having somebody to, kind of go out there and just, help them out, make sure that they're going to be good. As much as you want to go out there, you want to make sure you make it home.
Absolutely. Ideally, you shouldn't go, off-roading by yourself. I mean,
No.
we break that rule a lot. I do a
Well,
lot.
not only
but I
have
mean,
we broken it, but
yeah.
we've more than learned our lessons from
God
it.
dang, dude! I got a video on my Instagram of me.
Yeah.
I've been
Learn-
burying my vehicle, and I had to freaking hand winch it out.
Yeah, for sure. No, and that's the thing. We know what can happen out there, and we can get you out of it, and that's fine. But like at the end of the day,
You're going to learn how to take lines. You're going to learn what to do in a certain situation. If we come up
Yeah.
on a point where we know something happens kind of commonly, we'll stop and say, hey, look, this is a spot known for this happening. If it happens to you, this is what to do.
right.
We'll do first aid. We'll do a small course before we go out on.
Yeah, and that's really the idea
Yeah.
is being able to not only take you out and show you around, but teach you something. Make sure the next time that you decide, hey, I want to take the family out
Yeah.
to see some cool stuff. Maybe you learned a little bit from the last time with us, and you can take that with you.
Listen, I mean, you buy a 4Runner, you buy a Tacoma, you buy a Jeep Wrangler, you buy a Nissan Frontier or whatever. These vehicles are capable. They're more capable than you believe they are. So if you have a stock vehicle, don't let that stop you from coming out and doing a lot of these things that we do. Of course we have some harder routes that we can
Yeah,
take,
yeah.
but we don't have to, and we don't want anybody to get scared.
This isn't
Yeah,
about even trail running. It's really just kind of becoming familiar
Yeah.
with your vehicle, being able to take those opportunities. It's not just even in Missouri. There's a lot of things. It's nice for us. We get to practice. We get to spend a lot of time in the forest getting comfortable, and that all translates. So when you go out of state, let's say
Yep.
you want to go out into the mountains. Sure, it's a different terrain, but at the end of the day, the same skills apply.
Yeah,
So.
it's a general concept.
Mhm. So yeah, it definitely, putting your miles in out in the forest goes a long way when it comes to making those big trips out west or anywhere.
So I mean, yeah, we're kind of, I guess to say, I mean, we're offering it up. We're offering our services.
Yeah. Sooner than later there'll be a little bit more official details
Yeah.
on the website and the whole nine. But for now, that's the idea, and we're definitely looking forward to being able to help people out. It's really not so much anything too lucrative. Just,
We basically turned our hobby into a full-time job. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like people that do that tend to love what they do and care about people that have the same interests. So,
Jeremy.
Very good.
we're going to do the best we can to make you as prepared as we can the next time you go out with your own group or by
You know
yourself.
what? These have been in the shop long enough. You can go ahead and put them
Those are
on.
going.
Yeah, it's alcohol use.
Yeah, you guys have seen what we're doing.
And it just at camp, it's a little more relaxing than a podcast room. So
Yeah, so like even like we're gonna do like a half day course. We're gonna do a
3 day.
2-3 day.
There's gonna be options for
Yeah,
sure,
there's gonna be options.
We're always down
There's
to
gonna
have
be
fun, too.
details to come on this. So just watch what we're doing. You know,
And
check
what-
on our website and whatnot. Yeah.
And whenever we post something on the website, it's we will work with you. If if there's something you need to work around, we'll work with whoever.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. We definitely can accommodate certain
Yeah.
situations if wants and needs. It's all, like I said, it's all for really just being able to help people enjoy the things we enjoy, and make sure that
Just
they
getting
can
people
learn
back out in
something.
nature.
Yeah, 100%.
It's really what it's about. Get
Yeah.
away from your phone, your computer, your desk. Come out in the woods.
Have a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot to offer. You guys won't be disappointed in going in the
No.
woods.
No.
I mean, we're pretty. Our schedule is pretty busy up until, well, possibly
Never know.
possibly middle of November, or even December. We might have some dates we can work with.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
If you just give us a holler.
Yeah.
Really.
So we started with the grand opening. Come down and see the grand opening. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a few vendors out front, and just check out the shop. I mean, we want to shake hands and see some faces and meet some people and talk to you face to face and offer up what we do and what we're capable of and what we do. And hey, if you got a story, we'll bring you in the room and freaking shoot a podcast real quick. That'd be fun too.
Yeah.
And then after that is actually deer season for the next 2 weekends. Yeah, I know, right?
I'll be gone.
Next 2
I'll
weekends.
be on a leave of absence.
So there's we don't know what's going on yet. I mean, him and I will probably not be around for that. But so if you're going to go out and explore, be careful.
Yeah.
And be respectful of the hunters as well. If you see a vehicle in there, they're probably hunting. This area is it's full of hunters. The Potosi District you're going to see trucks and campers. I mean, on almost every corner of all the national forests down here. So just be careful what you're doing if you do plan to go out and camp and just do a little overlanding and whatnot. So be careful of that. And then we got Thanksgiving weekend, which is for me it's a 4-day weekend. But a lot of you guys have family plans and whatnot. But I mean,
Dude, it seems like any chance that anybody gets to go wheeling, somebody's wanting to go.
yeah.
we're tossing up the idea of having a Friendsgiving too. So
We kind of are, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not against it, but I mean, we're spreading out. The details are still like we have no idea.
because we've been mainly focused on an event that's coming up on December 9th.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about it already. Go ahead, roll with it.
So what the name's going to be Sizzling and S'mores at Sutton Bluffs. And we'll have 10 people. If there's more than 10 that want to join, we'll have a drawing to see who gets in.
That'll be fun. Yeah,
We'll be cooking fajitas. Fajitas and tacos. So we're still playing around with the idea of if it's just going to be strictly chicken fajitas or if it's going to be
No,
strictly...
dude, fajitas.
Yeah,
Like whatever they want to do, man. Just a
We want you to
fajita.
show us what you got.
Yeah, bring your A game, man. We are actually gonna have three judges. Hoping to have a special guest, but that's not even worked out yet at all.
No.
But if we can get a special guest, that's gonna be really cool. But
We'll have a People's Choice too, so everybody else
Yeah.
there will vote.
Yeah.
There'll
So
be kind of 2 awards. There'll be not
Yeah.
a first and second, but a first in each category. So
yeah, back to the beginning. So when we say 10 people, it's definitely not just limited to 10 people.
No.
Right.
10 people that we want to have you if you're interested in putting out a plate for the general to judge. So if but we're hoping for a big turnout. So this is
Yeah.
going to be a community event. This is going to be easy access. So if you're familiar with Sutton's Bluff, it can get tricky in some places, but this specific area we're going to is it's easy access.
Yeah.
We'll post coordinates and
We'll
it's
have-
technically Cook Springs side that we're going to.
Yeah.
But it's known as the Sutton's Bluff area.
yeah,
right.
And we'll try and put some signs up or something for you guys through the land there. I'm sure.
Maybe.
I don't know about, I don't know about that.
Maybe.
I see what you're saying, yeah. We're more than willing to help meet you even, yeah. We can meet somebody. If you guys can't find it, we'll meet you. There's several different ways to get there.
Damn it. Sorry.
There's a few different ways to get there. Some more direct routes, some more adventurous routes. But the camp area it's a big camp area. It is a awesome sunrise spot.
Yeah.
There's a spot cut out that you can see for 50 freaking miles at least. Easily. And the sunset comes up right in that, and it is amazing. Not sunset, I'm sorry. Sunrise comes right up in that, and it is spot on.
Yeah.
The sunset is on the other side. But I mean, the hills when it's setting is like at the fog rising out of the bottom. The Black River's down on the bottom. It's an easy drive to get down to the bottom and see the river, which is, dude, one of my favorite camp spots. Honestly, camping down the river there.
You know, honestly, I still haven't camped up there.
Yeah, we took you. I've
been up there.
Yeah, when we camp. Well, during the summer, we usually
okay.
camp down at the.
Yeah.
We'll camp down on the gravel bars in the area, but
even when it's 100 degrees, camping down there is, I mean, phenomenal, man.
The water is. That's exactly where you.
But
want to be.
back to the cookout. Sorry, we got a little distracted. We're just trying to describe the area to you. It's amazing. It's a beautiful area. Come for the cookout. We're planning on 5 o'clock dinner done.
And then
judging.
So Steve from Axel Boy, he'll be joining us, and they'll be sponsoring the s'mores. So
yeah, thank you to Axel Boy for that.
Yeah. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like I said, this isn't exactly an event that we're it's going to be anything crazy. We're going to have some fun with the cooking, but really we just want people to come out and have some fun.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily a wheeling venue at all.
No,
if you guys want to go out and cruise around a little bit, we'll go cruise around. Yeah, it's fine.
There's stuff to see for sure.
Absolutely.
If you've never been, which honestly, it seems like every time I bring it up, it's like people are, I don't know if I've ever been there. Like,
yeah.
Really? Oh well, I guess we'll find out.
A lot of people have been to like the Sutton's Bluff area, like the campground and that bluff right there.
Big.
But the Cook Spring
side,
side, I don't think many people have, even know that's there. But it's there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. But yeah, so that event will be that'll be December 9th. We'll be throwing out the event on the page probably by the time this is posted. So.
We're gonna have a small prize for the winner. It's nothing. No, we're not getting crazy
this is all
with
friendly
this.
competition.
Friendly competition.
It's really just, we know
bragging rights. It's bragging rights.
For sure. A lot of you guys we know for a fact love cooking, so
yeah.
We
Zach, Jonathan.
Yeah,
looking at you.
You guys
white t-shirt
chef.
Yeah. Wow, the
white t-shirt chef.
White t-shirt
Man, that's
chef.
a freaking tough one to say, huh?
And then is that his Instagram handle?
No, I think he's got a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
We don't talk about it much though, but it's out there.
All right, yeah.
He's a little bashful.
Zach is Hell Runner on HEL.
Yeah. Yep.
Runner.
Yeah,
On
he don't even curse
Instagram.
on his, he don't even curse on his Instagram handle.
Yeah.
1-0.
Zach's a good dude. Zach's a good dude.
Yeah.
But he brings us that game when it comes to cooking. But I hope somebody can not make him look bad. I'm not saying that. I hope somebody can bring their A game, and we're less like, damn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, man. It's gonna be tough to not be smiling when you're surrounded by tacos. So.
Dude, I know, man.
So,
regardless,
since we brought Zach up, a little fun fact that I learned a while ago at the gas station. I ran into somebody I knew, and apparently, I don't know this for a fact, but apparently Zach saved somebody's Mustang. Imagine that, a Mustang in the ditch. So he apparently wished this Mustang out of the ditch, and does everybody give him a round of applause for that? Helping out the Mustang clan. But
that's so funny.
Making the Toyota guys look good. So kudos to you, Zach.
Yeah.
So that really gets us, I guess, to the gist of what the next couple months will look like.
Yeah. If you guys are ever stuck in the ditch too, hit us up.
Yeah,
we're
actually just to plug them in while we're at it. Honestly, I feel like these guys don't get talked about enough for how much, not to say how much they do, but what they offer. Missouri 4x4 Rescue.
Yeah.
If you're not in that group, I highly suggest it. And that's not even just for, it's not even really like a content group. It's just in case you get stuck. This is volunteer only. You'll post where you're at, try to get out whatever information you can, and somebody typically, I don't think I've seen many situations where anybody's been left hanging.
No, it's pretty quick response.
It covers
usually,
the whole state. There's a ton of members in it. It's a good group. But yeah, that's just, I guess, just fun fact while throwing in the whole stuck Mustang thing. If you're genuinely stuck, not from being a horrible driver, give them a holler.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, I don't know.
I guess after the cook-off, we really don't have anything planned till more, so that's up there.
Well, not to say we don't have anything planned till more.
We do have, I've mentioned in the last podcast, we do have going to be a paramedic or first aid class in February-ish. We haven't nailed down a date yet, but this is, we have a legit paramedic EMT that's going to come down and, this is what he does. This is what he lives and breathes it, and he's passionate about his job. He's going to come down and give us a nice class. It's going to be a serious class. He's not going to, he's It's not just all right. Here's a Band-Aid and whatnot. He's yeah. No,
You
it's
pull the
good.
left side off, you
Yeah.
pull the right side off, you slap down.
I mean, like I think not getting too far off the subject, but I mean, first aid is a big deal. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, like I said,
A trauma kit. You don't a first aid kit and a trauma kit. When you're out in the woods doing this, you bring a trauma kit. I mean, if at the very least have a first aid kit with you. Don't go out without something.
Yeah, good time to mention too. We sell My Medic products, so if you're in the market for something that really you don't have to think twice if it's got what you need in it, these guys have some solid kits.
Yeah. Hopefully by then maybe we'll have a little bit of stock in.
For
if,
sure.
if you're, this is going to be this is going to get your mind on it, and hopefully we can fulfill your needs if need be.
And the My Medic, they are they're not a military supplier, but it's the same kit you'd use in the military for your training.
Yeah, they
I
don't
mean,
they
it's
don't skimp
top-notch
out.
stuff. So
They do not skimp out.
I haven't even seen that kit yet, but I mean, I know it's good. So
they got a Sidekick, they got a MyFac Mini, a MyFac, and then they got a whole backpack.
See their names.
Yeah, MyFac. So
I guess really honestly, the only thing prior to I'd say New Year's might be a possibility.
oh yeah, well, I talked a little bit about that last night.
Well, yeah.
It's not official, and I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's a little
Somebody
chat.
does something every New Year's.
Yeah, but
whether it's us, whether it's the next guy.
He was talking about doing because they haven't done it in a couple of years officially on a New Year's run. They're talking about doing it at Echo Bluff Run again.
It's a good time.
It is a good time. It's a really good time. So I mean, there's several different routes to take down
Does
there.
Echo Bluff do fireworks? I don't know if there'd be enough people
I
at the campground for them.
doubt
to
it.
do Maybe.
Yeah.
Shoot, somebody's got to do it. There's no way that the entire Riverways, nobody's out here popping fire.
I don't know, dude. That dude at the campground host wasn't too happy about me firing my truck up.
Yeah.
I don't know about fireworks, dude.
Yeah, if you ever camped at Echo Bluff, you understand, man.
Tanner, right?
They have, even during the coldest of the winter, they have heated shower houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
Yeah, if you're
Echo
ever-
Bluff is a beautiful state park.
Camp Wi-Fi, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, dude. Their lodge is like second to none.
Yeah,
Their lodge is
The
amazing.
place is crazy, especially when you really put yourself into perspective where you're at.
Yeah.
You're just in the middle of nowhere, and then there's this monstrous state-owned property that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it's well maintained. It's got everything you need. The grocery store, you name it. And
yeah,
not
they
to
got
mention-
everything, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not to mention it's not even just camping. I mean, they got hotels. They got freaking
The
you name it.
lodges, yeah.
Cabins.
And it's on par, man. It's top notch.
And if you're lucky, you get to see the horses while you're there too.
Yeah.
That's always a treat.
They were in their campground. We were camping. Like, our camp spot was here,
Yeah.
and the wild horses
It
were
was
one spot
like
over.
midnight, maybe. It was pretty late at night, and we
Yeah,
all
they were
turned
right
around,
freaking
dipping
there,
behind
dude.
us for an hour.
That's a spot a lot of people don't know about is where the horses are at.
We seen them twice that weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same pack, but I mean, like, two different packs of wild horses.
Yeah, there's definitely.
At,
if you know, if
what
you
was
know,
the name of that? Spot we camped second night.
I guess I'll say it. Shawnee Creek. If you're ever in the Shawnee Creek campground and
I mean,
it's
it's
about
public, so-
it is public,
Yeah.
but it's more so the fact. I mean, these horses I'm sure don't enjoy being bothered that much.
Yeah.
But if you're ever in the area about
Just be aware.
yeah, these
You
horses
can get
definitely
your
will.
kicked
You know
off.
that these horses know what's up. They're definitely used to it, but they
Yeah.
definitely are still wild horses. So do not, don't go messing with them.
Don't
Yeah.
feed the ducks.
Yeah. But yeah, so if Shawnee Creek Campground, if you're there and real early in the morning, 9 out of 10 chance there's gonna be a pretty big
That was
herd
good,
in
yeah.
that field.
There's a big field there, and I mean, like, it's majestic, in all honesty,
Yeah.
man. It's very majestic.
Yeah, when you wake up, it's nice and foggy. You go onto that field, and all you see is a bunch of horses. Man, it's pretty cool.
That was early spring.
That's where they
It was
filmed
early in the year.
Where they filmed the movie Spirit.
I don't know about all that.
I have no idea you know what that movie is.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Anyways, but no, that's an awesome spot. That's not far out of Eminence, and that wasn't on any of the routes. We just kind of we needed a camp spot. And we're just like, well, this is.
Oh yeah, because what was that? Alley Spring, the campground was flooded. I believe so.
it
They
was
were closed for some reason.
Yeah, for some
But I
reason.
think it was
yeah.
flooded. I think it was from water.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a last minute. I guess you could say a decision that worked out because I mean,
No, it
it
did
was a
work
great
out.
spot. We got
There's
there,
a little-
nobody there.
Yeah, a little creek that comes on one side that I don't remember the name of it, and then you have the
Shawnee
the-
Creek, dummy. I don't know the name of it. The whole campground's named
Duh.
after it.
and then it's not too far down from Two Rivers. That's where Jack's Fork and Current come together. So you have the Current River right there as well. There's a boat ramp and whatnot.
Yeah,
but,
that's cool.
It's a nice little spot.
Yeah, it's easy to get to, and there's room between the spots.
Yeah.
You know, what was there? Probably about
Six spots. Yeah.
Six separate spots. You can kind of fill it in.
Winter's free. On season is $5 to $10.
I think it was
like that.
$10.
Yeah, donation box. But all those campgrounds in the area, the national park campground, national forest. It's national park campgrounds.
Well,
All those along the Current River are like I think $5 to $10 on
yeah, I think it
a
depends. I think most of them are $10 now.
yeah $10 I
But I
guess.
mean, shoot,
On a donation-
$10
on a
nine out of 10
donation
times
box,
the place
yeah,
is
but-
worth it. You know?
It is, yeah.
So,
I like I'm blanking out the name of it. Right below Echo Bluff. What's the name of that river that goes through Echo Bluff? Damn it.
Current.
No, the Current's at the bottom.
Oh.
There's the Echo Bluff itself is a big
you're
like.
talking about the park with the spring and the cave. It's like Round Spring, I think.
No, it's down the river. Anyways, there's another spot down the hill from Echo Bluff, another national park campground. You know, the $10 a night. It's the water running beside it is warm water, so it's really nice to swim in during the summer. Because Current River, like it's cold and it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but Current River sometimes is too cold, dude. So it's a nice spot to go. And then, so like me and Eli have always camped down there. Damn, I wish I could think of the name of it. We camp down there and then go up to Echo Bluff for the night. Some like during like Labor Day and Memorial Day, they have concerts and shit. And then just going up there and getting Wi-Fi and just hanging out, man, on the deck. You know, it's freaking Echo Bluff is the bomb.
Yeah, the whole area, man. It's top notch.
Dude, we didn't do any floating this year, man.
No, we didn't.
Dude, we all got kayaks, dude. We didn't do any floating.
Let's
We can
not
still do
even
it.
talk about it.
No, we can still do it, dude. For real. I'll do a cold water run, dude.
I mean, we can. But we didn't do it when we should have. Now we got to make up for it.
Dude, I'm saying, man. When are we gonna do it though? Even every freaking weekend is packed, dude. We're gonna do it. Let's do a New Year's run.
Yeah, leave it in the
New
comments.
Year's kayak run.
Dude, that would be so sick.
That would be kind of cool.
It would
Yeah,
be.
we'd all be sick.
If you dumped, you're
It's a-
fucked.
I feel like even I remember last New Year's not being too cold. It's so weird. in
What did we do
Missouri,
New
man.
Year's? Did we do anything New Year's?
Shoot.
I feel like I just stayed home this past New
Something.
Year's.
I do something usually,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but kayaking would be a good one.
Yeah, but
But
New Year's.
all I know is that it's so sporadic on the weather about that time.
It is, man. It's Missouri, dude.
Yeah, wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
Yeah. New Year's, we're gonna do something for New Year's. Check, keep in touch on the page for New Year's. If that's on the table, do an Echo Bluff for New Year's. I'm game for that. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
You won't be disappointed with that area. That's for damn sure. Shoot,
going
man.
on with
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Pretty well wrapped everything up.
I think so, man. We've probably talked about too much, honestly.
Yeah.
You've consumed a lot of different information about
Yeah,
random
don't
stuff.
tell nobody.
Yeah. So, driving this weekend. Rendezvous. What's the dates this weekend?
Next weekend is Wake the Dead.
No, what's the dates?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, October
you
12th
guys.
through the 14th is Rendezvous.
Okay.
And then the 21st is Wake the Dead. 29th is the McLean Trunk or Treat at the Starlight Drive-In. And then November 4th, the big one. That's our grand opening.
Yep.
And everybody's welcome for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And then the cookout on the 9th.
December 9th. Yep.
And that's not to say that there won't be some things that may pop up. So just stay tuned.
Absolutely, man. There's any one of us you can find us in the woods at any time, at any moment, doing something. So yeah, but the driving this weekend, and I mean that'd be cool if you guys showed up. Doesn't matter what you drive. Doesn't matter what you drive. If you want to just meet us at the drive-in, even in your Honda Civic, that's cool. Hang out and have some good food and hang out with some good people.
Yep.
Anyways,
I think so. See you next week.
yeah, I think we're done. Hey, thanks for tuning in.